where I got this topic from, it's I'm quitting Heroine.
Oh, yes.
Because at the beginning I thought that anime was going to be just like a laid back comedy, kind of like uh, um a black work.
Oh, black company.
Yeah, like a black company.
Oh yeah,
kind of thing.
Where their workers are worked to death.
Yeah,
you have to go in.
I thought that it was going to be something like that, and we even talk about it in some of the previous podcasts that we made, like the 60-second one and the what we will be watching for spring.
That's right.
That's how we refer to it, and then like as it's almost over, or by the time this comes, it's definitely over now.
Oh yeah.
That anime just turned out to be something different, because it turns out that the hero here, Leon, he has been alive for more than 3,000 years.
Okay.
And he has virtually no weakness. And so at the beginning of the anime, we see him, being cast away by the humans, because they were like, "Oh yeah, you beat the Demon Queen, but we're afraid of you because you're very powerful. So would you be so kind of getting the heck out of here?" And he's like, "Okay." And so he goes to the Demon Queen to ask for a job.
Yeah, because where else would you work after humans cast you out?
And so throughout the anime, you see him kind of like helping the Demon Kingdom kind of like perform better. And then in these last episodes, it turns out that the Demon Queen wanted a Philosopher's Stone, because that's also a cliche in fantasy animes.
It's like the pinnacle of getting power beyond what should be on Earth.
Yeah.
Alchemy and it's kind of like the fantasy MacGuffin.
Yeah.
If you could say that, it's like the fantasy MacGuffin. Tons of anime have it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the Demon Queen Echidna wants the Philosopher's Stone. Turns out that the humans have a Philosopher's Stone, so that's why she went to war with them. But she was a very special type of conqueror, because she didn't allow pilgrimage or any type of invasion-like strategies. She wanted to resolve everything as deathless as possible.
I see.
And so
very straightforward.
Yeah, and so when Leon saw that, he was like, okay, I'm gonna see like what are like her true intentions.
Sure.
And so that's why he infiltrates or starts working with them. It turns out that once they are all together, kind of now, things, and he tells them like, oh, I want to destroy the humans. And she's like, okay, and she's like, no, we don't want to destroy the humans. We want to make peace with them to get the Philosopher's Stone, because we demons live in total crap. So we want the Philosopher's Stone to improve our way of life, like the geographic part, rather, or like the environmental part.
Which is the foundation of any civilization.
Yeah.
You need to have good resources. Oh yeah.
And so he was like, okay, I can help you that. I just want to let you know there are 2 Philosopher's Stones. The humans have one, and there's one up in that mountain. And so they're like, oh really? Well, let's go. Then if we get that Philosopher's Stone, we don't need to go to battle against the humans.
Yeah.
And so they go. Turns out that the Philosopher's Stone, it's Leo's heart. And so that's when the tables turn. And I was kind of like, I would say that like 40% of me was expecting this kind of turn,
Right.
but the majority of it, I thought it was going to be a laid back anime. And then
Yeah.
it turns out that when they're in the mountain,
Uh,
Leo goes bonkers. And he's like, okay,
okay.
let me tell you something. You're the heroes. I'm the demon lord.
Yep.
So fight me, brave heroes. And like Echidna and the rest of like the demon generals are like, what is happening? It's like, come on, don't joke like that. And then he starts beating the crap out of them. He's like,
Wow.
I don't think he's joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
The tables have turned.
So it turns out that and this was an excellent writing because Leo has been alive for more than 3,000 years, and he was initially one of the weakest because he was like a test tube creation.
Okay. Gotcha.
Of this,
like a synthesized human.
Yeah, he was this synthesized human called the Demon Heart series, where each hero and each hero had the name of the constellations. You know, he was Leo. There was a Virgo. There was Cancer. There, Gemini. But he was the only one left alive.
Gotcha.
He was initially the weakest, but he had an ability to kind of like copy and keep growing. So that's why he ended up not being able to die, because he became the strongest one.
Oh, okay.
And so he, after thousands of years, he started to gain consciousness and at the same time lose it. Because he was like, you know, my purpose is to save people from demons. But what happens after the demons are gone? I was like, what's my purpose?
Yeah.
So it's like, what if I deliberately create problems for the humans so my purpose still remains?
And in that way, he fulfills that purpose.
Yeah. So it's like, he will save the humans even if it's necessary to kill humans to save them.
Yes.
Kind of like an ironic kind of thing.
That is. Actually, you know what? That makes me think that he, in this light, you could also call him a homunculus too, in that he's a created being.
Yeah.
Yeah, which of course goes in that with that idea of the Philosopher's Stone, which is also in Full Metal Alchemist. But yes, okay. Fascinating. He literally turns the tables then on the whole story.
Yeah, so it was in a matter of episodes, because it was like, it's good. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. And then with this turn of events, it's like, okay, probably you'll get an 8.
Okay.
Because it was something that's
great.
It kind of showed from the beginning, because he was like, yeah, I want to destroy the humans. And then people were like, or like the demons were like, but I thought your mission was to save the humans. And he was like, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, I've won the battle against you. So it's like, it will take a lot of time for you to recover. And before that, I have no purpose. So he was just wandering.
Wow.
So he was like, he needed, this purpose in life.
Yeah. Right.
And so
being a person, but not of humanity.
Yeah.
For humanity. He's for the sake of humanity. Yeah.
Yeah. So ultimately, he decided like, oh yeah, what the Demon Queen wants to do, it's righteous in comparison to me, which I want deliberately create problems for the people so I can save them.
So yeah, exactly. So he can save them by those creating
So he's like,
problems.
okay, but here's the thing:
Whoa.
I have to
Mhm.
to still like complete my like fulfill my purpose in battling you.
Yeah.
So if you want that philosopher's stone, my heart,
Mhm.
then you're gonna have to kill me.
Mhm.
And so that's when the power of friendship turned to the bad guys, the demons,
Yeah,
in order
yeah.
for them
That
to kill the almighty hero slash demon lord.
I see. Okay. Wow. So this is going into those ideas of where do stories draw the line of who is the hero,
Yes.
who is the villain, because at what point can we say someone's goal is not for people? Because that goes into the whole idea of what even makes a hero. Like, why do we like heroes and stuff? With my background, it's kind of like literature, how all these heroes we read about, like in the past especially, they kind of like embody the values of the people itself. Uh, like Odysseus, he's kind of like a odd hero because he is a hero, but in the fact that he's cunning and he's smart, able to lie to get what he wants, but he's for the people. He's like a people person.
Yeah, because he wants to go back to his family,
Yeah,
to his town.
exactly. Yes. He's like a he and he also kind of fails. The people he's with, they die. He kind of makes mistakes, but yeah, he's still working towards getting to his wife, his kids, his people. He was basically a king there. But yeah, it's like that idea. And then, of course, these days, superheroes are also the hero type, and they embody like some of those same values and stuff. But yeah, it's like this anime is showing, okay, there's a hero, and he embodies like helping people, but then he lived too long where the inevitable happened, where he's out of touch with humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's incredible. I like this.
Yeah,
I like this.
that was a good turning point because it made me realize about a few other animes
That are similar.
that have done something similar.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think this one was kind of like
Ah,
suddenly.
oh, right.
Because
It was a surprise.
He was like, "Oh yeah, it's in the mountain." And I was like, "Okay, yeah,
Sure.
some secret facility or something like that."
Yeah.
You were not really expecting like
Mm.
that he was going to be like,
It's
"Okay,
my
you know
heart,
what?
actually.
It's in here, and
Yeah.
if you want it, I'm gonna have to beat you. I mean, you're gonna have to beat me."
Yeah, like we're talking that they need to like kill him and rip out his heart, right?
Literally,
They can't
yes.
just like use him.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Cause yeah, Philosopher's Stones also like that's a cool idea because it's like he's a perfected body almost then.
Pretty much.
His heart, but yeah, he physically is the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, because
interesting.
Because
Okay.
we've seen
And
this
that's
kind
a
of thing.
surprise because he did like we didn't know anything about that beforehand, right? As the audience.
No, as the audience,
That's
you
right.
don't know about that.
That's
You
right.
know that
yeah.
he's the hero and that he is like super OP,
Oh, absolutely.
but you don't know until almost the very end that he has lived
Uh-huh.
for more than 3,000 years.